some very graphic poems in a series called Body Parts. And if I read them, you might as well get up and leave now. Okay, or plug your ears. So, arms. Swing easily. Hands to reach high shelves. Hands to shake in peace or anger. Elbows that unwrinkle on command. Fingers to slap or caress. Knuckles for fists. Hands growing out of shoulders could not wash each other. And no arms equals no hugs. All food pureed, so no need for forks. Beds would not be made as frequently. Automobile steering mechanisms redesigned. Blowing your nose, almost impossible. The phrase out of touch, never truer. Well, you have to hand it to them. Well, say no more.
That was a safe one.
No, this is safe too. Legs.
What is it?
Legs. Take me back and forth, up steps and down, with one-way knees, but ankles that twist many ways. Toes for a children's game and balance. Ingrown toenails and athlete's foot, minor inconveniences. No animals are one-legged, though birds sleep standing on one leg. Yes, we could walk on our hands, freaks, or roll on a wheeled board, but shorts would be too long. When the right disc presses on the wrong nerve during sleep, searing sciatica fires up and down your legs. Cure, put a pillow between the knees and sleep on your side. Now we get to the real sexy stuff. I have an epigraph here by Muriel Rukeyser from New Directions magazine in 1968. Whoever despises the clitoris despises the penis. Whoever despises the penis despises the cunt. Whoever despises the cunt despises the life of the child. Men are shameless, but embarrassed, lack decorum. They turn the most sensitive part of the body into something negative. What a prick. He's a real dickhead. What is the sense here? To understand this irrepressible organ, consult Freud, or better, Augustine. Now to the boring vagina. The lower part of the female reproductive tract. A moist canal. Latin, sheath, or scabbard. The desire of all swordsmen. On to the essence. Cunt. Again derogatory slang. Dumb cunt that sticks to the throat. Another misuse of synecdoche. Cunt of sweetest promise, of delirious imagination, of lubricious allure. Cunt of luxuriant cure, of tastiest liquor. The ultimate ecstasy. Ladies, do a Memphis Mini. Take your man down in the alley and strut your stuff. I am in awe. Cunt so real needs no worthless certificate of authenticity. Patience, patience. Make a slow impression until we are rocking for all that is good in the world. Okay. Now, some poems to my muse here. You'll be able to figure out who that is. Epigraph. What is a circle but a line that can't let go? Or won't. It's by Sandra Meek. Or won't, holding to its wholeness. Or zeroness. A real zero. A big nothing. No weak point to cut. Bend to concavity. How about a donut? A punctured tire? A hula hoop? Halo. Wedding ring. Until the last breath. Hecht writes love as two people grandly overestimating in self-flattering illusion. So you and I go in circles, savoring our delicious dance, with progress unmeasurable, until the last breath. Desire is full of endless distances. Robert Haas. As light from fire remains constant, as heat never varies more than a few degrees, how far the stars a matter of indifference. Barriers are broken, Still, we barely touch. Desire not enough or too much. If the Sistine atom cannot touch as God, what chance our crossing the amorphous divide into the other's skin? And is that the goal, to assume the other when the self is still unsolved? Okay, this is a short one. Appetite, magnetic cousin to desire, Alberto Rios. One grape, one kiss, and another, and another. Then we are holding tight, clinging to desire, no space between us, mouths waiting to taste more. My hand between your legs, fingers bent in prayer. Let me in, crazy glued. We open, we close. Starting with "we've touched," that's an epigram a quote that I've included in the poem by Dean Young. And it's from a poem his called Fucked Up Ode. The right time, the right place. We've touched each other exactly right. Both touching and being in touch. But then we miss each other by seconds, which is all chaos needs. The site of battle changes, and we are back to tentative baby steps. Nothing more fragile than perfection. Finding comfort in the embers of the humdrum. How much to give and get what in return. Sticky jelly of expectation demands more than it needs. Salubrious tears of joy. Apologies accepted. The safety net back in storage. Hand in hand, lip to lip, a sweet reconciliation. Swearing again to forever. Smooth the way. There are no arguments worth winning. I succumb to your goodness, not because you are always right, but because I am usually wrong. I suffer in proportion to my errors. Time to enter the depths of simplicity. Still, avoid the cut and dried. Not to conclude we are nourished by effortless cliche and the cold smirk of indifference. After so many years, I learned to accept the truth of you. Anybody who's married will appreciate this, I hope. It's called The Perils, for Ellen. The perils of perfection go beyond narrow vistas, the strain of Eden daunting, constant silver linings dubious, the insinuation of happiness destroys balance. Suspect all grins and smirks, anticipate possible errors, take only baby steps, stifle imagination, cling to immediate importance. And I sometimes comment about your driving. You are quick to respond. You're not perfect either. I smile in agreement. Here we are again. Thin face paint of marriage hardens to non-smearability. Still it peels, drops flecks, demands daily touch-up. We dance around nuance while others raise eyebrows. The years, a comfortable old sweater, make it easy to absolve sins. A punctured tunnel of selfishness allows simple embrace. Together we all ignore glass house maxims, understand motive and the insignificance of perfection.